everyone, I'm Benny.
And I'm Hurley.
And this is the Seektag League Spring 2021, where 6 teams will be competing in the ultimate game of stealth to become
the most cunning sleuths in London town.
The winners will be crowned
the Mega Sleuth.
It's gonna be epic.
That's right. And we've got all this coming up.
The Seektag League is a tournament with teams of 1 or 2 players attempting to score as many points as possible to stay in the game.
Not only do the winners get bragging rights, they also get to name a brand new checkpoint for any one of the arenas in the tournament.
So today's game is about to begin. We're playing at Kingdom, which is a pretty big arena, and that means the game is going to last 10.5 minutes. These are fantastic teams who have no idea what they're getting themselves into.
Some of them are well-seasoned Seektag players, but some of them are new. Imi has never played before, which I just think is amazing.
Yeah, amazing, or I mean, it's very ballsy.
Yeah,
or maybe she just has no idea.
She's got big kahunas. I like it.
Maybe she has no clue. I'm very curious to see what Imi can do. As you said, some players actually have played this game quite a bit. This is a very new game. Some of them, have more experience than others.
Any predictions?
So I think the interesting thing here is going to be seeing what teams can do. We've got Don't Know and Flying Fish, who are both doubles, so there's 2 of them. We don't know if that is an advantage.
Yeah, this is interesting. Are they gonna spread out, score double the amounts of points for someone playing solo?
Solo? Seektag League Spring 2021, the first game. This is the first time we've done this.
Yeah, and we're starting off in Kingdom. Here we go.
Right, timer is running. Look at G-Ball, okay, starting out quick. I mean, we wouldn't expect anything less from this guy.
He is going straight for the kill. Here we go.
Minasuno is in the bag.
Tagged.
Here it comes. There's the tag. That was rapid.
That is 3 points straight off the bat for G-Ball there.
Unbelievable. We've got Don't Know and Flying Fish, who are both, I think, running towards the same.
Each other.
Here's Meraki. They are literally moving towards the same point. They are right around the corner.
Oh!
I can't believe they just did that. That is unbelievable.
You have to check your blind spots.
So they just run straight into each other, and now they're doing a bit of a dance trying to get an advantage, because they're both trying to see their numbers without see the other team's numbers without seeing themselves. It looks like I think Don't Know have actually managed to catch both the Flying Fish's numbers, but Flying Fish are going back in. This is very dangerous.
Teams can actually share information as well. Not both players have to see the numbers. If one of the members sees it, then you can share that information with your teammate.
Absolutely.
Like Marconius just did there.
Absolutely. So Marconius went right back in there, which is a huge risk, really, when you don't know what someone's seen.
Very bold move.
Managed to catch the remaining number. And G-Ball's walked straight into Dixie. And we've got a very similar situation happening here, where
stalemate completely.
So neither player knows what the other has seen, and they're gonna have to resolve this somehow, but they're trying to be defensive. Okay, Dixie
G-Ball,
made a run for it.
Yeah, which meant that G-Ball was able to see their number.
Well, actually, though, I mean, we're not sure what Dixie saw, and G-Ball is actually gonna start moving towards.
Now,
are we seeing this right?
This is interesting, because if I were G-Ball right now, I would be turning around and running in the opposite direction, just in case Dixie hadn't seen my number.
That's right.
A spot is more advantage at this point than a checkpoint.
A spot is so much more advantage. I don't know what G-Ball is thinking here, and actually has. Yeah, okay.
It's gonna happen, isn't it?
I'm not really sure what he was thinking there, walking straight back towards that spot. I would be thinking, G-Ball's first thought should be turn around, work in the other direction. Kingdom looking not very busy today, actually. Compared to how it can be, this is the main shopping area in the middle. We've got kids on skates, we've got lots of lovely things going on, but it looks like Flying Fish are actually going to move up to the upper level here, so they're probably going for Juma, which is not far from the top of these steps off to the left. Having a good look around, I think we can see that Don't Know actually have seen them from across the square. There's Juma on the left. They are indeed going to just go straight for Juma in the hope that no one is lurking.
They're probably going to.
Yes, I don't know. I've just seen them there, just picked up on their plan, but of course they've already bumped into each other.
I think it's this one.
There's nothing more to be gained, so they're going to actually be trying to avoid each other from now on. Here's G-Ball actually coming up onto the same level while Flying Fish on Juma, literally right on Juma. I don't know, crossing the square underneath them. It's getting pretty busy here.
Which way do you want to go?
Discussing which way to go while G-Ball is working his way slowly towards them. It looks like Marconius has potentially just spotted G-Ball.
Marconius is always worried about getting stuck.
Yeah, Marconius is famously worried about
Which is a fair point. You do not want to get stuck at a checkpoint. You want to get in, tag, and out because there are...
Could have gone downstairs already.
It's so true, but correct me if I'm wrong. I think, don't know, are right where G-Ball is right now. I might be wrong, but I think they're right behind.
I think
that
they are
is the
same place.
That is the same exit. They must be meters apart currently. Don't know, and G-Ball must be mere meters apart as they look round. Let's.
Oh.
Have they seen? I don't think they've seen G-Ball. Amazingly, they are meters away. Let's take another look at that in a second. He has actually just got both of them, both spots right there. That is unbelievable. Let's take another look at this. G-Ball is right there, right behind that planter.
It's so stealthy, and they are completely unaware.
And Bonkers actually has no idea. It could have been a meter. He's right there, just to be clear. That is absolutely astonishing. And G-Ball, I don't think knew. He didn't plan that.
No, and now he's got a double spot.
2 spots, bringing the spot total up to 15 for G-Ball, plus a tag on Minasuno, which is giving him... Well, actually, that's interesting. So G-Ball actually has picked up a no-player spot at some point. On his screen, you can see the red cross in the top left corner means as he runs into Dixie. So G-Ball has actually inputted a wrong number at some point. So while he's scored 15 in 3 spots, actually one of those is being cancelled out by a no-player spot.
That is such a shame. He is still in the lead though.
So it looks like Don't Know, and I'm not sure. They don't know what to do. Is that going to become the nickname for Don't Know? G-Ball is making a move, even though I think...
This is a bold move.
Is G-Ball going back towards people he's already spotted again? It looks...
This is tempting fate. You want to try and stay away from people that you have spotted.
So while G-Ball has got very lucky, we're not sure if he fully understands the game at this point. We're not totally sure G-Ball is grasping the point of the game here as he's actually just given away.
Yes, and he has indeed been counter-spotted. What a shame for G-Ball.
So giving away 10 points there as Flying Fish are actually making a run towards Minasuno. We don't know who is out there. Who of the other players could be out in this direction? They may be all alone. They may be not. They seem to be taking things pretty carefully, but they could run into somebody at any moment.
G-Ball has dropped to the very bottom of the leaderboard because of those counter spots. Here he is in a lift.
I just love this.
G-Ball loves a lift. It cannot be argued.
Could be hiding where we were hiding.
Okay, so we're on board with Flying Fish here. Actually, as Don't Know are following in their footsteps to some degree. It's amazing what you just said. G-Ball is at the bottom of the table right now. Imi, the absolute newcomer, sits at the top alongside Dixie. G-Ball makes a quick tag on Juma from the lift, which is a pretty
good tactic. I like that tactic. I can see why he loves lifts, especially when that checkpoint is involved.
G-Ball does love a lift, and actually Flying Fish have just realised they're being shadowed by Don't Know. And that is not very useful for them. I mean, that is not a situation you really want to be in. Because all it's doing is drawing attention to you and potentially scaring off or alerting your spots ahead of you. They're both going to tag Minasuno there as they run round the back of Mina Major. I'm not sure what the plan is at this point. I mean, they're being shadowed by Don't Know.
Not to get stuck.
Not to get stuck there. That is the big risk. Don't know. Again, don't really know what they're... I don't think what the plan is here. I think they're going for Minasuno.
Well, you know, they've got to get checkpoints because they haven't got many spots on tags on people, really, have they?
It looks to me like Don't Know have actually just spotted flying fish.
But
They've said 2 of them together there. I think they've just realised that they thought that was going to be a useful spot for them, but it's flying fish again. And actually, G-Ball down the corner. Let's take another quick look at what G-Ball was up to in this replay. Managing to just scrape a spot there while apparently sitting, relaxing.
casual-like.
That is a very suave way to play.
It really is. He has multiple, many varied game plans, doesn't he?
So 1 minute.
Doesn't keep it simple.
Astonishing. 1 minute, G-Ball is literally moving at almost 30 miles an hour, and the next reclining in a chair, spotting Immy, poor Immy,
Yeah.
and has clawed his way back up the leaderboard. Unbelievably.
That is how quickly it can change with Seektag.
Stunningly, is back in. Has now dropped to 4th as Nav has actually taken 3rd place, and Dixie is once again atop the leaderboard. So there's a tag from Bonkers coming in at Minasuno. And again, I think we're about to see Flying Fish run into Don't Know, which is not good for either team. They've just spotted them again. G-Ball is actually creeping around meanwhile. What's the plan going to be here? I mean, he's looking towards Meraki, which is the only checkpoint he hasn't yet tagged.
Is it worth it, really? Because, and these are things that you have to weigh up during gameplay. Is he going to go for that last tag in the dying minutes of the game? Or is he going to risk getting counter-spotted by someone he's spotted?
I mean, that's a big area to cover. Look at this. I mean, Don't Know Flying Fish are each other's worst enemy right here. So they're worth nothing to each other because they've already seen each other. That means when teams team up, says Bonkers, I'm not sure that's going to be a very good idea.
We literally haven't seen any other people.
So Flying Fish saying that they haven't seen anybody else is not a good sign. And as you can see, both teams at the bottom of the leaderboard.
This has not been a great. I'm really surprised that the teams hasn't worked out. That is not what I was thinking was going to happen.
And they're going to have a lot of work to do going forward. The question is, it looks like G-Ball is about to risk crossing the square. We don't, so Beatty says, we don't know where the other players are, but
G-Balls of steel.
G-Balls of steel.
Am I right?
You are right, and apparently the biggest of G-Balls here is running at super high speed. There's Meraki, and he's actually going to wait in order to tag Meraki until he's into cover.
That's a good tactic. Again, interesting play.
It's a great tactic. With 5 seconds to go, the game has really crept up on us, and we are into closing right there. G-Ball has actually managed to tag the 3rd of those checkpoints in the last few seconds of the game.
That was amazing, really. Now, I mean, now all the teams have to make it back to the closing checkpoint.
I think I saw a tag there from Dixie
I like that.
right at the last second. It may be the last second of the game.
Yeah, there you go. And they've said it themselves. Skin of the teeth.
It sounds very much like that was a very last minute tag from Dixie there, and from G-Ball. They must have been meters apart as the other teams run into that closing checkpoint, so they need to get there before the time in the top right corner runs out in order to keep any points they've scored. Otherwise, they're going to score nothing. Don't Know is actually just around the corner coming up. It looks like Flying Fish are probably going to make it back in time. So,
boom.
Boom, they're in. Boom, Tetris for Don't Know. And it looks like Flying Fish are going to make it back as well. That has been a catastrophic first game for the teams. I don't know if or how they're going to recover from this.
They're not really selling the whole team aspect, are they?
They are not selling that aspect. And G-Ball actually, after riding high, is ended up in 4th place in that game, or joint 3rd, in fact. Joint 3rd place.
But Dixie, calm and steady, wins the race. They are on top.
Potentially, that is what's going to win this tournament, and we'll have to find out.
Please go online and watch our other videos.
And if you want, super keen, if you want, come along and try out our free gameplay meetups in London. So thanks for watching. Until next time.
Goodbye.
See you later. Bye.
They all went off the screen.
Yeah, that was fun.